So everything you receive in these churches is a bunch of lies handed down from the Europeans that have enslaved you. Let's make this clear. It's not the white man on the strip of my corner where I live at selling my people drugs. America is the place you come to chase money and chase a dream that's not real and sell your soul and die. They're under our guides. Oh, he's Muslim, he's Christian. Okay. They're being controlled by God. I don't have to worry about them. They're looking at the brothers and sisters that are rejecting this whole world together that will not receive the mark of the beast. They are a threat to this system because these are the brothers and sisters that the Lord is going to use to prophesy against this system. And by prophesying, the Lord is going to bring more wars, more famine, more destruction on this earth. Right?
And he causeth all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
To receive a mark in their right hand and in their foreheads. Now what is this mark? This mark is your identification. Receive means as a badge of servitude. To bow to your master. So who's implementing this identification? Satan. He wants to know who's down with his system and who can be a threat. Okay, read.
And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark.
You're not going to be able to buy or sell. That lets you know that this is fiscal. This is connected to your spending power. What are they implementing in this system where you will not be able to buy or sell unless you have it? Your access cards, your credit cards. Right now there's still cash. But soon they're going to tell you that this cash is how the terrorists are able to operate within the country without being tracked. So they're going to take the cash out of the system and say, listen, we need to know who are the real Americans. And now, they already got the system already set. Your birth certificate, your social security card, your bank records, everything I'm mentioning before you is on a database right now. Now, they'll just take all that information and funnel it in to your new mark of the beast, RFID card, or your chip. Your driver's licenses. All your licenses are in a database. Now it's going to be easy. I mean, how many times, something important came up, you got to look through all these cards. It's convenient. It's going to be your social security card, your bank card, and guess what? It's letting you know that this spending power is what? A mark of a man. So if you don't have this card, you're not going to be considered an American citizen. He that have an ear, let him hear. The number is 666, the mark of a man. That identification is you. Without this card, you are totally wiped off the human grid or the American grid. You don't exist without this identification. And they were able to perpetrate this by teaching lies in the church about some rapture and about this boogeyman coming to get everybody under his will. When America and the European and the EU is the boogeyman. We're going to tell you the truth. The rapture is a lie. The church will not get raptured. There's nowhere in the Bible. That's nowhere in the Bible. There will not be an antichrist. The Bible says there's many antichrists. Let's get that. Give me 1 John the 4th chapter. There's many antichrists. So don't think that this one man gonna pop up and say, listen, follow me, and fire gonna come out of his mouth. You believe that? The rapture? Exactly. So what do you believe? that's good. Oh, you said something. Come here, I want you to say that on the mic. The last part that you said.
Religion's a tool that we can all
It's a tool to do what?
do good on earth.
What religion do you follow? Roman Catholic. Okay. So, do you agree with the Roman Catholic ideas? Obviously you do. Well, I believe in Jesus Christ. I don't know. I don't know.
Charity. Do you know the Roman Catholic Church is the largest organized religion that gives the most to charity?
Why do you think they're able to, how are they able to do that?
Because we give money to them.
Okay.
And then the money goes out to the people in the world.
So they should be looked upon as heroes or blessed people that would look out for others, right?
I don't want to say we look upon each other as heroes. We just try to do good works in the world. That's all.
Like Christ would, right?
Yes, and like everyone should do. And I think there's a lot of other religions that do well as well.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. I know you're going to answer me honestly because you are a Christian. All right? If I came into your house, right? Give me my Bible real quick. Any Bible. Give me that Bible. You don't know me, right? I've never seen you before. Just say you was living on an island. You were living on an island. You're a Roman Catholic, right? And you never seen me before. And I discovered your island. I discovered that you was living on this island. I come on this island with my Bible. I realized that you are living in peace and tranquility with your family. And I see that you're sitting on so many great resources that could probably benefit where I live, because my place is deteriorating, right?
Your place is the what?
My place is deteriorating where I live. It's deteriorating. Exactly. So I come to your island, and I see you sitting on these diamonds and this gold, and I see your family living in total tranquility. And I look at you and say, you know what? You need to receive Jesus, right? And as I'm telling you need to receive Jesus, I give you a blanket because it's cold outside, because you haven't discovered blankets yet, right? You take the blankets to your people to keep them warm during the winter. In the blankets, because I wanted to take your resources, I put smallpox and all types of diseases in the blanket, and it ended up killing your children through smallpox. No, let me finish. Then I come back because I got the cure for smallpox. Now, I give you the cure for smallpox because you want your children to live. Now, I'm held as the hero for doing what? For doing charity and healing your children from smallpox when really I created the problem. Now, let's go back to the Roman Catholic Church. Oh, you can say a lot. Come on. No, but I need to hear you. That's the only way I can hear you. Go ahead.
I know about the Crusades in the past, and of course there was some wrongdoing done by the Catholic Church, which they have admitted to, and they are sorry for it. Of course, we've all evolved since then, and we're not trying to do those things any longer.
Do you think they need to do it now that they've taken everything? They don't need to do it, right? I'm saying, after you've accomplished your mission of having the whole earth bow to your God, after you've taken the whole earth resources, there's no need to do that anymore.
Do you believe that the Catholic Church has taken all the earth's resources?
Well, let me show you. This guy right here, right? Somebody give me that image right there. Let me show you something. Because you seem like an honest Christian, and I respect that. You are an honest Christian?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Let me shake your hand, because at least you're standing for your religion, you're standing for your Jesus Christ, and I can tell that you have some type of sincerity within you.
When you say you're Jesus Christ, it's your Jesus Christ too. It's all the same God.
Well, I don't know. Listen, what's your name?
Susan.
Susan, the only reason I disagree is because the Catholic Church told me that this was my Jesus. The Catholic Church told the Indians that this was their Jesus.
Can I tell you something? Of course, I don't know what kind of images they showed you in the past, but I've read a lot of books, and the same Father, regardless of what color this image is. And I've also read a lot of books about the Blessed Mother, who is Jesus' mother. And she's come to a lot of... What's your post?
Okay, I got it. Thank you. Go ahead. I want you to finish where you were. Go ahead.
She's come to a lot of different people in a lot of different countries.
Who?
The Blessed Mother.
The Blessed Mother. You married her?
Yes, Mary. And
Have you seen her?
no, I haven't been blessed. But
Okay. You waiting for her?
no, I don't need to see her in person to believe in her and know she's Jesus' mother. But where she comes, the different countries that she's come to, and the people that she's come to, she's come in their color. So when she went to the, there were nuns or sisters in Japan, she came in their color. When she went to people in Rwanda that are now saints because they were murdered, not actually, marked down yet as saints, but I consider them saints. She came as their color.
Okay.
When she went to the people that it was formerly Yugoslavia, I don't know now if it's Serbia or what part, but anyway, formerly Yugoslavia, she came as their color. When she came to the people in Ireland and Knock, she came as their color. When she came to the people in France that she met with, it was their color.
Now, listen, I got your idea, but let me ask a question based on that. Listen, but this is a great melting pot we have here in America, and in Britain also.
And that's wonderful.
So here's a question. If she was to appear here in America, what would she look like?
She would come to whoever she met. I would assume that she would come as their image.
So if she came...
To you, she would come in your...
Oh, okay. So let's go back to the fact that the Roman Catholic Church did not put what you call the Blessed Mother or Jesus Christ, did not portray them as the other nations. They portrayed Jesus Christ and the Blessed Mother, whom you call the Blessed Mother, as your parents.
You're going back again many, many years, and I can't speak with what went on in the past. As well as I want to make one point clear. I'm of two different ancestries, mainly Irish, but I have to admit it, a little English, which I never like to admit in the past, but I do have some English blood in me.
Okay.
Now, some people might hate me because some people might say, well, her ancestors may have been slave owners. I don't know. But I can't.
See, but we're not here to judge you based on that. I want to make that clear, but what I'm saying is, do you think that putting up a European image at a time where people were getting enslaved, do you think that would have a profound psychological effect on the children that are trying to find Jesus Christ?
Okay, I think that, of course, any image like that maybe it may make the children feel bad. You have a good point.
Exactly. Now, another question.
But I do
Another question. Let me ask you a question. Would you follow a man, Susan? Now, I'm gonna be straight with you because you're being sincere and true, and I respect that. And
I gotta get going to yoga.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go to yoga class, but it's one thing that you have to learn before you go. If someone came to this island that you were on and told you to follow a poisoner, someone who slept with their own sister and killed the brother-in-law to be, to sleep with his sister and poison his own family, and said, listen, I want you to follow this man as your Lord and Savior. Would you follow him?
Who is this person?
I'm asking you, would you follow him?
No, but some people...
Would you?
No.
Because you love Jesus, right? Now we're going to move this to the other side. Hold up. Let me slide this to the other side real quick. Hold up. Now we're going to pull him out of the hat. Slide this over. Ta-da! Here it is. This is the guy that your Pope... This is the guy that your Pope put up to be the new Jesus Christ in the 1400s. Let me say something, Susan. His name was Caesar Borgia. He was the second son of Alexander VI, Pope of Rome. Hold up. He killed his brother-in-law to be because he wanted to sleep with his sister Lucretia, who was in the sign twice in the Da Vinci Code, in the Da Vinci picture here. Hold up. He was brought over to the New World and made worship as a god who was known as an evil man in his own land.
Okay, so you're saying he's a son of a pope?
Yes.
Okay. Of course, There's always in the past been people that are evil and even today are evil. They may even be in the church. But that is not, I don't feel that the Pope today is, I know the Pope today doesn't follow this kind of stuff. And as I said before, the Crusades did go on in the past and that was wrong, but we've evolved from them. I also want to make... Can I just say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's always going to be evil people. Watch out. There's always going to be evil people that people follow that sometimes pretend to be doing good work.
See, but I think you did a Hillary on me right there. Hold up, because you're diverted from the question.
You're not letting me finish.
Listen. I ask you. Listen, when I ask you, if you knew that this was an evil man that put up to be Jesus Christ and he was actually a man, you would not follow him.
I would not follow him.
Exactly, but this guy is the same guy that was placed over the world. So when you go to your do you see this guy in your Catholic church when you go there?
Yes.
He's such a Bourget. Why don't you listen, sis? I got the book. I have the book. Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo painted this guy's image to deceive the earth.
The same person. But anyway, can I just finish one point?
Go ahead.
I just want to finish one point. Of course, every church or whatever has ministers or whatever that are evil. There was a man in San Francisco, in the Oakland area, years ago that seemed like he was doing good work. Feeding the poor, giving free medical treatment, housing people, education for children. And everyone thought he was a great man. And do you know who this man was? He was a man of God that wore cloth. And do you know who he was?
What?
Reverend Jim Jones, that made people drink the cyanide-laced Kool-Aid and killed them. If they didn't, they were going to get shot. So people always have to just use discernment when they follow any religious leader. People can start out doing well, good acts, and become power crazy. I don't know what happened to that man. Maybe he really was a good person and went insane, but he led people to go overseas, and he actually murdered them. They were forced to
Did you know about the nuns and the nurses and the priests that went over Africa and were shooting people, Africans, with the HIV virus from Great Britain?
I don't believe it.
I can give you the story. I can pull it right off the web right now if you want to see it.
I don't.
And guess what? They were tried. They were tried in Great Britain. It was 7 of them. They were shooting the AIDS virus. I know you can't believe it, do you?
I don't believe it.
I can show you. And if you got the internet, type it up.
I don't have the internet. I'm not fortunate enough to have it. I don't have enough money. I'm unemployed except for 1 day a week right now. But I do know this. I know the good sisters that have put their lives on the line and actually been murdered and raped by evil people because they try to follow the tenets of Jesus Christ.
Who are the good sisters?
During Nazi Germany, a Polish order named the Sisters of the Holy Family of Nazareth.
Do you believe, according to Jesus Christ, that you should bow and pray to idols?
No, I don't.
What is the Pope doing right here?
It looks like he's praying to Jesus Christ or something. I don't know.
Which one of these idols is Jesus Christ?
I can't see what it is. It looks like an altar.
It's like an altar with what on it? Is there objects on this altar?
It's not false idols. I have to go now. But
Oh, I know you do have to go
I
now.
have a yoga class.
Bless you. Have a good day.
I still didn't find out what your faith is.
My faith is a follower of Jesus Christ, and we found out that according to the Bible, the Roman Catholic Church is the great whore that sitteth on many waters, that have deceived the earth and have enslaved and took all the resources from the people. Judgment coming from the Jesus Christ that they're not teaching. We also found out that the people in the ghettos are in fact from the bloodline of Jesus Christ and all the true Jews that the Bible speaks of that will leave this earth once America is destroyed by nuclear annihilation.
We're all the children of Jesus Christ. And the Catholic Church, as I said before, is the largest charitable organization. They give the most in charity more than any other church or any faith or religion.
Say that again?
The Catholic Church is the largest
and wide is the way that leadeth to destruction? I'm asking you. Listen, I'm asking you. Yes, we do. That lead to destruction. Catholic means universal. Universal means they're trying to get the whole earth under one world order, not under Christianity, but under the spirit of the Antichrist. It started under the Nicene Creed and Constantine in 325 AD. Constantine integrated pagan witchcraft worship with Christianity and used this teaching to enslave the mindsets of the world. Came over here and imposed this teaching and ideology on the North American Indians. Made the slaves to bow and worship sensual bullshit. And now the Lord has brought forth the truth to wake up the true people of God. To not only tear down the lies, but to reveal the truth and let you know that the kingdom is at hand and his kingdom is for you. The Lord tells you in 2 Ezra, the 6th chapter, that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. Your time is coming. We're living in the time that the prophets long to be in. The prophets wanted to live in our time because we're in the time of our Lord. We're in the time. Those same brothers and sisters that have been treated bad, that have been enslaved, who's looking for Barack Obama as your hope. The real help is going to come from your big brother, Jesus Christ. We are about to be free, and we're going to go through hell to get free. Now the Lord is commanding, especially you young brothers, man, He's commanding you to stand up. The women that took the role because we have stepped back from our role. Now, the women are going to have to step back because we're stepping up. Read.
Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
They want to say we're mad. But we're not mad to the point where we're going to do something physically. But if you are oppressed, surely you're going to get mad. That's why they're building more jails. If you are oppressing people, destroying people, killing people, give drugs to people, they get mad. And eventually they'll do something. But surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. You're locking people up for doing crime, but not doing nothing to stop them from doing the crime. If they had jobs, they wouldn't need to steal. If they had opportunity, there'd be no need to fight and hurt each other. If there were other opportunity, there'd be no need for you to stand on the corner and sell drugs. So you help create the problem, then you throw people in jail and say they're the problem. Read.
And a gift destroyeth the heart.
And a gift destroyeth the heart, man. And see, we're not out here to try to get people, make people feel good with gifts. Hey, brother, Jesus going to accept you the way you are. God love, that's a bunch of mess, man. God don't love us the way we are. We have to change. God don't love us the way we are. If that's the case, Christ wouldn't have said, repent, change. But America has made us what we are, man, how evil we are. We don't even love ourselves. We don't even love ourselves, man. We don't love ourselves. You get brothers, man, who have children and won't take care of their children. Come on, man. We don't love ourselves. Now, as a people, we love our personal self. That's part of the image of the beast. And we love this world, man. We love the things this world have to offer. It's time, man. Brothers and sisters, it's time for us to wake up, man, and stand for something true. Stand for something true, man. We've been standing for what's wrong all of our lives. We'll get together to weigh the drugs, to go over. We'll even sacrifice our own life to go get the drugs, weigh it, cook it up, get on the corner, bag it up. We can get together to do something wrong. But how many people can get together to save their own people, man? To help their people. Help the same people we've been killing. How many? How many, man? We can get together to do mischief. If I told you it was a party tonight, y'all be pick up these flyers like it's nothing. If I told you it was a party tonight. We can get together to shake our behind and do all types of evil, but can we get together to save our nation, man? Especially you brothers, man. You brothers are the leaders. Sisters are important, but they're not counted as the leaders of the nation. You are. And the only reason women have been stepping up in our place is because we don't want to take the responsibility of being a leader. Ezekiel 34 and 31 and Psalms 94 and 16. Who's going to stand up, man? Which one of our brothers and sisters are going to stand up and say, you know what? Especially you brothers. I can't say that enough, man. When this mark of the beast is implemented, how are you going to be able to survive? The women, the majority of the women are going to take it. Because women are used to needing security. They don't see nothing wrong with going down and getting a car or getting something planted in their hands and arms. They've been doing it with birth control. They've been doing it already. The Naughty Plan. Some women go into the doctor's office to get something shot in their arm, and it's a contraceptive where they can have sex all they want and don't get pregnant. So they're already used to getting things implanted in them. A lot of the women are going to take this with no problem. And if you don't get it, they're going to say, listen, I can't deal with you because you don't got no money. You don't have no finance. I can't deal with you. Where's your check? Then where that's going to lead you? You're going to be with us. You're going to be with us, brothers. Brothers and sisters, surviving off of the Spirit, man, and being led through Jesus Christ. And the Lord will help us, because even in the past, when we came out of Egypt, it rained manna. We're going to be all right, man. Get Ezekiel 34 and 31. Read.
And yea, the flock of my pasture are men.
They are what?
Are men.
The flock of the Lord's pastors are men. His pastors are men. That totally destroys these women pastors also. A woman don't have no business on the pulpit teaching nothing. Nothing. Nothing, man. The Lord tell you that even the disciples, they were all men, man. Mary Magdalene wasn't on no pulpit. The flock of his pastors are men. But they did something, man. They put the woman over you. They purposely give the woman welfare and money, and she has to turn you over and make you a criminal to get money from the system. They can't get money unless they give up a social security number. Hold up, my child still needs something to eat, whether I give you a social security number or not. But they will not give your woman anything. No food stamps, no nothing, until she give a social security number and make you a criminal. They purposely have put the woman over you. And you are the leaders. They build prisons. They are afraid, not of what you are, of what the Lord said according to the Bible you will become. They know it. They push drugs, guns, even put your own children and your family against you. Sure, making you think there's no good men. All of them are. They don't take care of their children and all that. It's a lot of good men, man. You just don't hear about it. And then they give the woman all the power, get her name on everything, so that she'll have the power over you. And say, listen, if you don't go to where I want, you can get out. You can get out.
you really love? Do you love the Most High? Do you? Do you love me? Do you? Do you really love me? Oh, do you really love? Do you really love the Most High? Do you? Do you? Do you? All I really gotta do is take a look at your actions. How you got distracted? Tell me what happened. Man told you lies and you ate them like crackers. When you hear the truth, you say it don't matter. Cursing out your mouth, gossiping with chit chatter. Falling deep into let me hand you a ladder. The word that can save your life if you want a chance. Story so good they can put you in a trance.